water signs. This is Reverend Sky from Guiding Light Healing, and I'm going to do your water energy reading update for April 2020. How's everybody doing? I hope that everyone is doing okay, and maybe starting some projects or something, you know. I always say cancer's rock solid too, though. They do. I am a Cancer. But any case, let's get started with your reading. Water energy for April 2020. Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit, Holy Mother, in the name of the Father, of Jesus, please. God bless this reading and give me the best message possible for water signs for the remainder of April 2020. Okay, let's cut the deck. Let's get this rock and roll show on the road, right? Okay, water signs. Your central issue is reciprocity, is Six of Pentacles. This is coins. Like, you know, you might be spending more money than you're getting, you know. You may be paying off a debt. This has a lot to do with equal shares and something being possibly out of balance or being put into balance. And that's the central energy. By the way, I do have a series that I'm doing called Twin Flame Chronicles. And it's by energy. It's not particular to any sign, although then there are different stories and different dilemmas and situations that twin flames face. I would love to have you join me just as much as I love you here. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you like what you see and you see what you like, and you can be notified about those twin flame readings. Okay, now, what is the blockage? It's the Page of Cups. This could be an apology. This could be a child. Somebody giving to a child, not enough giving to a child. Or an apology for not giving enough. You know, this is the blockage. So, you know, this is very like a child, like youthful energy. So this is like maybe somebody doesn't know how to apologize effectively. It is emotional though. Maybe somebody took more than they gave and they're apologizing, you know, like a little child. The current energy, water signs, that you're under is, oh, I do as is above, so is below. Sorry. So this would be your headspace. I'm sorry. Is the Four of Cups. This is a feeling of being rejected, just being disinterested in your emotions right now. You know, almost like I had all of this. I'm not really interested, and this is just going to be more of that. So it could be you rejecting somebody because you feel like they're just like all the rest, or somebody's rejecting you because they think that you're just like all the rest, or somebody is afraid of making an offer for fear of rejection. Okay, so below, as is above, so is below. This is marriage, the Hierophant. This is Taurian energy or earth energy. This is also a clergy, somebody in the clergy, a pope, a priest. This is also corporations. Sometimes you see keys at the bottom. So the keys to a large corporation, the keys to a building, somebody maybe buying a house. Some kind of enlightenment here. in the past, water signs, we have the Two of Wands. So this is somebody faced with a dilemma on a path, what path they're going to take. Okay? I think that you know what path they took by this Four of Cups sitting here, right? So let's see what the future has to hold for water signs. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups talks about a lot of options. It also talks about being daydreaming. It also talks about being confused, not seeing clearly. It also talks about options, having a lot of options, right? Having a lot of different options, and they're not all good. Trust and believe me. Like, there's a dragon here. There's things that aren't so good in all of these options, and it's running right across to the path. So somebody took a path left. Somebody took a path. Either they, oops, it's a timer from something else. I'm sorry. They took a path, and the path that they took was from one of these. It's something about an option. I don't know. Let's see where you are at. Yoo-hoo, water signs. Yay. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Two of Cups. So somebody's caught your fancy. Somebody's caught your fantasy out of all of these Seven of Cups. I think you met somebody that equals you. I thought that was a speck. It's a star thing in the guy's hair. But anyway, this is Two of Cups. This is love. This is usually new love, soulmates. So a soulmate's coming in. I know what you guys have been going through. I think you are actually coming out of it. I really do. In your environment, you have the Hermit. So this might be a Virgo or an Earth element. This person's very shy, but they also, again, with this thing about, there's a snake on the ground here. So this person may be an introvert. This person may be shedding they may have gone away to shed their skin. What's that movie that, oh my gosh, that awful movie, Silence of the Lambs. It sheds something about its skin. It puts its lotion on its skin, like it doesn't, they're not their old self. Your hopes and fears, oh my goodness, is the Tower. So something is falling, or something, you're afraid something's going to fall apart, or you're hoping something falls apart. This is like the Tower of Babel, when all the people decided they were going to build a tower to heaven, right? And they were building, and they forgot, that you can't get to heaven on mortal mindedness. So the story goes that gods, came and changed all the languages so they don't speak. They don't understand each other, so the tower couldn't be built, and eventually it crumbled. They started fighting and carrying on, and how it goes from there. Never go to a pub on a Saturday night that has a very big drinking crowd. There's a lot of, suddenly we don't talk the same language. That's your hope or fear. And the outcome is the Page of Swords. So you might have an air element that's watching you. You might find out something about an air sign, air element, air energy. Or you might be going back to school, taking classes. This might be somebody who's going to school to be a paralegal, or something that from the start, something analytical. but from the very start. And that's a weird way to end a reading with the Page of Swords, right? All right. Now, oh, before I forgot, I did this with air signs too. I forgot to give them a soul coaching card. So I'm going to do it now, though, before I clarify this. Here's your soul coaching card. Light. My light radiates through my life and the world around me. Water signs. Love. Two of Cups. Yay, I'm glad I did it now. I am wonderful. I receive and give love today and always. So turn on your love light, because you're in for adventure. Wonderful new experiences fill my life. I think this is somebody new that's coming into your life, into your periphery, as it were. Okay. Let's just keep those there. Now let's get on with the task of clarifying these. I am so curious who's this Page of Swords spying on the water signs. Or is it you? Page of Swords. Clarify the Page of Swords. We have the Hierophant here twice. So that's important. And Hierophant is the number 5. And the number 5 is here twice. 2 times 5 is 10. The end of a cycle. The end of a cycle. The end of something. I don't see a cycle, but it's something ended. Something is done, gone, not dead. Dead, 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 dead. That's all, folks. Dead. But we have somebody spying. Somebody, maybe somebody's marriage ended and now they're spying on you, water signs. I don't know. Let's see how this comes out yet. Okay. Hopes and fears, the Tower for water signs. Please clarify hopes and fears for a Tower for the water signs. What is this Tower card about for April, the remainder of April in 2020? Okay. This is the Tower, like something ending, so, or something. I think this is possibly a hope that somebody built something up on nothing. Basically, it's a nice tower, but you know, one good hit with a lightning bolt and it falls down, like the 3 little pigs. And then we have 2 Pentacles clarifying it. So the supporting card would be that somebody was juggling and somebody had, you know, oh, the mighty, how they fall. And I don't know why I'm getting the nursery rhyme. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a big fall. Somebody fell from grace for juggling. Okay, in your environment, you have the Hermit. For April 2020 for water signs. Why is the Hermit here? Somebody went away to heal, like heal spiritually. That lantern is basically, you know, that lantern is within. He's looking into the lantern. And we have the snake here. So I think somebody went within This is the High Priestess. So this is something secretive, maybe something that you know about somebody and they wish you didn't. Okay. Okay, clarify the Two of Cups for the water signs for their current energies. Why is the Two of Cups here? Why is the Two of Cups here for water signs for the remaining of April? Aw, this person may be at a distance. Or they may be ending a cycle. Remember, Death, Hierophant, Page of Swords. This person's ending a cycle with either a soulmate, or they're ending a cycle to be with a soulmate. And this is your energy. You're reflecting something to somebody. Maybe telepathic messages. Somebody's trying to tell you that they're ending a cycle with someone. Or they're telepathically telling you that they are ending a cycle with you. Or you're telling them. Okay. Seven of Cups in the future. Clarify the Seven of Cups in the future. Oh, this is nice. I always say this because I don't do it. I don't predispose my cards by putting some in reverse and some upright and all of that. I just don't. I don't do it. But when they flip out upside down, I take notice because I always think that this is an important message. So supporting this is dropping a burden, the end of a cycle. Dropping a burden of other options. Somebody's in the future dropping a burden of other options. That's what it looks like to me. Ooh, this one flew right out before I asked. The Two of Wands in the past. Page of Wands in the past. Okay, so water signs. This is somebody who prematurely took a path. You know, their passions. This is like a kid, you know, anything that sparkles and they're all about it. So this is somebody who took a path, you know, to something, or sent a message. Now, interestingly enough, there's a bunny on here. And I noticed that the Empress did come up in a couple of readings. So could this fire sign have gotten news of a pregnancy which changed his path? Changed everything. Changed everything. You know? Okay. Now, as is above, so is below. Backwards would be the Hierophant. Clarify the Hierophant for water signs. Whoa, that... This is a Taurus. This might be a Taurus person, water signs that's younger than you. That's very bitter. Or somebody's coming in very quick with an offer of marriage. Somebody came in very quick with an offer. So then what? A Four of Cups. Good golly. Four of Cups. Why is Four of Cups here for water signs? Why is there headspace? Four of Cups. These cards are very stiff. Four of Cups, please. All right. Yep. Knight of Cups upright. Again, it flew out in reverse. So I think that water signs, in your head, you made an offer to somebody and they rejected you. right? That's what I think happened. Okay, now, what the obstacle is, Page of Cups. What I'm getting is that water signs, if you were rejected by someone or you rejected someone, either way, I don't see that whoever they went to made them any happier. I don't think it was about happiness. I don't have that here, not one bit, except for in your energy down here. You complete this cycle and let all of this go. Yeah, this is the obstacle. Again, this wand keeps coming up too. So a lot of people get a lot of, like, you know what, during this lockdown quarantine. And here's the Page of Cups. The obstacle is to start over, or to have a new beginning. To me, the Page of Cups talks about an apology. So an apology, you would have to know that person. And the Ace of Wands is a new beginning. This could be a new beginning because of a child. And that's the obstacle, is because of a child, to, continue. For the sake of the child, I think that's what it's called. Six of Pentacles in the heart of the matter. Why is the Six of Pentacles in the heart of the matter, please, for water signs for the remainder of April 2020. Can't make it up. Here's this Tower. Juggling Tower. Six of Pentacles Tower. This is the heart of the matter. Is giving to too many people. Because here we've got more than one person. I think, water signs, that what has happened here is you were turned down. Which is, it happens. That's life. Things happen like that. Which created other options for you. You let go of the burden of carrying a torch for this person, right? You stop. You're like, hey, enough. You ended the cycle. Your soulmate came in. Another soulmate, this person was, too secretive, had too many issues, and really needed to heal a lot of things. You knew this. This person's finding out. Your hopes and fears is that you don't run into another juggler and have another Tower moment. You're deathly afraid of that. You don't want it. And the outcome is someone who possibly got married and put an end to your relationship still watching you. So be careful about that. Okay, now with the Kipper cards, we will end our reading and get final. Yeah, I think that you let it go, because I have light, love, and adventure. Love, that's the only thing there is in your energy. So all of this doesn't even belong to you. Interesting. Okay, for water signs for the remainder of April, can I get some additional messages? Water signs, month of April. There you are. So, what flew out was mature man and toil and labor. So, somebody is working. I'm just going to take some more cards because I'm not real clear on what this. There, thank you. Clarify that. All right. I heard the song. I keep working my way back to you, babe. With a burning love inside, I let it get away. Praying every day. Yeah. Listen to that song. I mean, it's an older song, but the words are like ringing in my ear. This is a mature man working, and this somebody's losing their job. I'll tell you that. This is not hiring, and this is toil and labor, or having trouble getting work. Water signs. So I don't know who this is, but this might be somebody you know, and for whatever reason, the universe, spirit, source wants you to be aware of this person. They might come to you and want to borrow money. They may be watching to see if you are doing well, because the Hierophant does well, right? This is also corporations, large corporations, businesses, transactions, could be litigation. It could be a lot of things. The Hierophant, right? They might be trying to slip through the gate and be sly and get in your energy. Who was it? I was watching, I think, the Ghetto Nun. Was it the Ghetto Nun? I think it was the Ghetto Nun. One of the tarot readers I watch said, kill them with kindness, but be sure to kill them. Don't let anybody steal what you got going. Because if you don't let them steal it, then this is what's for you. I think the rest of this is all beware and be cautious and be alert. You know, hindsight 2020. Be aware. Water signs, that's the end of your reading. Thank you so much for dropping by and stopping by. Please check those Twin Flame Chronicle stories out and let me know what you think, as well as letting me know what you think about this video. And if it resonated with you on any level, giving me a thumbs up and like, sharing, and subscribing so that you can see future videos as they are uploaded. Thank you very much again. Have a great quarantine. Namaste.